Wagwan. Wagwan. Famalam. Hope all are well. If you're watching this some reason in the future, don't know why you're watching it. If you're watching it in the future, fucking sup, baby. It's your boy. Back solving some more fucking mysteries today. I'm in a fucking great mood as well. I'm in such a good mood today. I've got a new phone. When I got myself a fucking Pixel 6. It is exactly the same as my last phone. All phones are these days. They're just the same phone, but a slight reskin. I mean, it's cool. It's a nice looking phone, but couldn't tell you what's different about it. And at some point, I may leave this stream at any point in the next hour or so, because I've got to go pick up my car, which could happen at any point. I don't know when. They're literally going to call me and say, yo, your valet's done. Come pick up your fucking car, kinda. And I'll be like, yeah, I'll come get my car right now. No problems, garage man. I will do that. I'm totally down to come get my car. So yeah, at any point I might just stop the stream. But see if I can figure out this mystery until I really can't remember what the fuck I was doing last time. Where was I? So I remember I spoke to some lady on a dock. And then it turned out there was like a woman, right? Like the lady driver. Do I remember that? And the lady driver didn't want to get right. The one dude that we thought was chill, I can't remember his name. He was a cool dude. He didn't want to rat her out. But then the racist guy ratted her out. And then we went to a car and found a shit. Fuck, I've got loads of shit to do. Let's just read the watermarks. I might do this. Let's just check all the shit off there. Check it all off. It's all the music. It's very quiet. I want to get in front of the lights, right? Check the watermark.
Inside, you see a set of steering leads.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Kim does fucking love this car.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done.
Let me read my watermark. Field morale.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Kim fucking liked Revachol West, innit?
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
All of them worse than here.
Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150. At least.
Game sometimes.
Maybe even 200.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3. That's it.
That's it.
Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Son, here is where we score your life performance.
So,
You better hope it's good.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
fuck, how many? Oh my god. Is this like the character creation? I walk the lad telling whores and lies of the end to come. There are noise. Got drunk like a megastar.
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see... Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations.
3 kills.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
Is now a good time to pour one out for the foreman?
Definitely not.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game.
Ghoulish
If they do
game.
happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Hobbies are lame. Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
I love that you noted out my gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Cheers.
You can now see your statistics.
Hi,
As you
I'm the
turn,
tutorial
a bright
lady.
light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool.
So cool.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bayi. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Okay. Should probably crank up my volition a little bit. I feel like volition comes up more often than I usually the others, maybe. There was another thing I just got, yeah. Some kind of superstar. I'm currently doing this for an hour. Fuck it, I'll do that one instead. Try and internalize all of these. I'm not gonna use slot. Oh, you can, man. I don't know if these ones are good. One second. What the? Okay, so I've done that. Who put your clothes in the trash? Kuno and Gart. Yeah, that's it. They put my clothes in the trash. They bend my shit. And there's also the lady upstairs. I need to talk to. The one who came out at the very start, which was now like a month ago from when I played it, but she came out and said it wasn't her, which is very suspicious. Makes me think it probably was her. Oh, actual Disco Elysium liked my tweet as well, man. Big up the devs for this game, they're fucking sick. This game's incredible. It's like an actual highlight of my days off. I genuinely look forward to the hour or so I get to play it every week. Let's talk to Gart.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Sounds like you fucking did, mate. Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container, despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there? Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state?
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Ha. Thanks, let's talk about something else.
Yes.
Goodbye. So I'll go speak to that little wanker Kudo. I wonder if I knock on this lady's door, she'll... Can I please go upstairs? Oh, got it loaded. This one, right?
The door is closed. Still no answer. Still, the lieutenant gives... He doesn't like where this is going. This door can only be opened.
Bitch. I'm sure she'll come into it at some point. I personally think she is the lady driver. Or she's this Sylvie person. She is a loose thread at the minute. It's the only loose thread I can think of. Kuno, maybe? Let's go ask him, see if he knows about the clothes. Bottle of rum.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
I've been secretly thinking about it all this time.
There he is, the old boy, the devil. You rascal, you. Let's celebrate right now by licking that stain off the counter.
No, I don't
Do
think
it.
we're that
Toby,
desperate.
What
Don't
happened, man? It would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination.
See, I know that you can do this game sober and it changes the ending. I know that. I'm aware of it. I've got to make that decision at some point whether I want to go sober or not. I don't know, man. So, I don't know. Because I genuinely do empathise a little bit with the guy I play as. And he probably should sober up. Okay, now. So.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I have more questions about the crime scene.
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
A dead man's clothes are in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It could be us leading the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen! Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Well, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that up there.
Bro.
Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
No, Kieran, no, you don't know anything about the tampering I'm investigating. I already have pants.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
Jeez. There's also a mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes, this is quite better not taken out of its historical context mug. Yes, this is adequate description of self-summary. Does this racism mug have anything to do with it?
Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker, 'cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kieran. Someone's tampered with the crime scene, cleaned some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique, too.
He definitely knows something.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Whoa now, Kuno S.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
He fucking knows. Kuno, there's a stack of your turnite back there.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material. I see without vision with my inner eye.
Inner eye? Fuck are you talking about? Ask...
They're trying to make...
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
That lad of yours.
No, it's not fucking Kuno's.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He's...
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic treehouse.
It's in the greenhouse over there.
Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Oh, the gardener used to work there.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it.
You mean the
Shit's
young woman by
nothing to
wilding in
Kuno.
rags, that gardener?
Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
My questions later for now. Let's talk about something
Yeah,
else.
whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I'll discuss the body with
The
you again,
fuck
Kuno.
about it?
Actually,
Your
no.
test.
Get lost.
Jesus. Kuno, I threw it up and I can't investigate the body now.
Yeah, like a fucking
You were lucky you didn't die there.
I mean, maybe you got some advice for me. I mean, you're obviously handling it quite well.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a... Kuno doesn't...
Fuck off, Kuno. I'd actually smack that fucking kid. The fuck is that? One sec. It's just dive empty up there. What is Eternal? Just can't go there. Can I pry this open?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Inland Empire said come back. Why am I looking at this piece of roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly.
Bastard.
Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. It reveals no secrets at this time.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slump.
Fuck's sake. Failed to check even though I just... How can I not get to these things over here as well? Well.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard.
Right, Kim. Okay, so Kuno has got fuck all to say to me. There's Union guys as well. I need to go say hello to. Get ammonia. I don't know where the freight store is. If I can speak to this lady, right?
Hello again, officer. How are things?
My partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it. Go
Thank
easy on
you.
that stuff.
Absolutely. Nice. What? Gotta be a legendary empath to these are found white checks. There's no white are available to try now. See you later. I don't get what the rest of that shit means, to be honest.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely...
Active decay.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
Let go your nose without throwing up.
The ammonia only makes it worse.
Oh god.
The combination forces tears. The second time,
Jesus
not so
Christ.
much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Why can I just not deal with this dead body? It only didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Do it without me, I just can't keep it
No.
down.
This is it. You need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back.
Damn. This game's fucking great. I just can't do this. Just can't get over it. Equipping complete volumetric shit compressor thought. Your shit is a part, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that together. Compressed in a small area to achieve this solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes, do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that will help. How do I unlock a new slot? I just have to complete the ones I'm already doing. How long are they going to take? Hobo cop I've already got. I don't know where the shop is. Like the fruit shop. Well, the other one's not going to be there for very long. Let's see if I can find this shop. Show me the
The
map.
worn map. Your
For
finger moves. Finally.
for more de
For more details. I feel like there's a whole bit I just haven't sent down here. I'll go speak to Sea Lang again. Maybe he knows about his body.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Where are you from, Sea Lang?
Me? It's a boring story of very cool. I like your style, officer.
Just waiting to give you some money.
No need to drink.
Oh, okay. But
I don't
why,
know, it's just the
officer?
only thing I come up with my head. I have to get money somehow.
Ah, yes.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe?
Sorry, detective.
Oops. Let's pretend I didn't do that. Can I climb down this ladder? Spoke to this dude. He didn't have much to say. Fingerless gloves. Nice. It's in here. Salt cabinet slots. Fucking salt cabinet. The fuck is this? The bust of a woman. The plaque simply says day. In the dark, I felt projectors whirring away. Mostly military wear with a few eccentric fashions thrown in.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Is that a street light?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
700 sounds about right. Imagine it wasn't easy sorting off that street lamp.
Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so extraordinary.
There's nothing else I need to know about the light. I ain't buying the light. What's that?
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. One especially catches your eye. Deep gut, this is you. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep this stereo 8 approved machine.
It's the Harman Welsh W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there.
Well, really
It'll set you back
could
12
this device come
real.
handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that.
Like a beach party. With
Theoretically.
sand and
Could I bring
sun
it to a beach
and
party?
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
Right, sorry, work first, play
That
later.
is the unofficial RCM motto, yeah.
I'll speak to this girl. I'll sell my bottles.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
No, the RCM is here. Tell me, have you had any trouble
I
lately?
haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Well, don't know about that.
Who are your customers?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travellers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite a collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Where are my bottles?
Another time, perhaps.
Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he high on? Oh, let's go for it.
Okay, he definitely is high. A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
I'm about to
I
evade our
doubt it,
investigation.
but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colours.
Oh, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by the officers to citizens militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Ah, there we fucking go.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun.
You...
With Kim here too? That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off-the-charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
feel like there's something else you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
Shit.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
So sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Was the boy a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Shit, is it the bird you
Right,
killed?
so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
I don't like it over what if she intends to commit crime and blind on the citizens' militia.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Any idea where I could find this boy?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
At least now I know I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
I wanted to ask you about my... No, I don't want to talk about it again.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Wait, there are Copo
Yes.
types.
Guess what's yours?
It's kind of hoping I'm the superstar.
That is only a ludicrous daydream.
Cool.
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then. Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
And let the other Copo types be
What?
jealous.
Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
They should be sorry.
Yes, yes. Impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up?
I'm
Of
sorry.
course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
I say sorry a lot. Oh.
You see, Rose, try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back. Yes, this sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table.
Everything you pick out seems
Fuck.
faded, chipped, and sad somehow.
Why don't I sell these bottles? Where's the fruit? I want to go to the fruit. How do I get to the Ferris wheel? Buy a book. We're out for these dudes. Rigorous self-critique. Embarrassment's the pie. That was very good. There's no other way down here. And the bridge is up. Bird's nest roy. Alright, whoa. So I can still get here. Way past the ceiling. Where's the freight? Oh, that's Kuno S. What's up, bitch?
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping? No, why would you even say that?
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at...
Whatever, Kuno S. Garden hose. Where's this guy? Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes in this wall.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
There's bullet holes like the bullet holes we saw before.
Bullet holes generally look the same, so probably. But you're right. More old bullet holes from the revolution.
And how many people got shot during that revolution?
Plenty.
Cool. Orange bum hat. Hello, where's the bum hat? Yes. Yes. Have a look. Just a closed door. Can't see what's up there. No.
There must be another way into the building.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing
Smoke on
a
the balcony?
cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
While you're whispering, sounds like you're already in trouble.
There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice.
Why though?
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare.
Hold on, can I please have a cigarette?
Apologies, but this is my last one.
Bullshit. It's always the last one. I do that exact same
The
thing.
god himself has denied you absolution.
I need absolution.
Absolution? I don't know that brand, but I'm pretty sure you can get Astras at the Frit.
Where the frick is the frit? Can't you just like toss that wood out?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Shut up and throw,
I'm
kid.
not throwing anything.
There's no way you'd catch that cigarette anyway.
What, really?
Yes, really. Don't even try. You'll just embarrass yourself.
Yeah, that was obviously a bad idea. Forgot to say this.
As you wish.
Actually, the gendarme really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat. He keeps...
Alright, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
I think you got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell us anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Did I?
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Muscular.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing
This
last
guy's very
Sunday?
suspicious.
I had a friend over.
Quite a friend.
It was my Sunday friend.
What?
A Sunday friend. How intriguing. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
Sounds like a bit so bad, but what's your friend's real name? Did he say something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Bullshit.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
Alright, we'll talk about
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Convince him to stay.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains.
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can you meet me again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Smoke on the balcony, help me out.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
You're right, probably did everything.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. He did leave us a sign. Did you see? If we find a way...
Some kind of superstar.
Us.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists or prime ministers. All profits. They will be able to And you're the first one.
Why am I from this side? I need to go to this rock as well. There's a key under
A
there.
stone.
Turn it
There's
over.
a key beneath it.
This must be for the front door. Pity. We'll just have to go in and see.
Let's go. Let's go. My washing may be done. I don't hear the sounds of washing anymore. So we'll have to go look. I hope my fucking car's done at some point. How long does it take to valet a car? Alright. Before I explore this building, I'm gonna quickly check my washing's done. If it is, I'm gonna do the washing. But then I'll be back. I'm on about 5 minutes. That's it. I'm back from my washing. I don't have any missed calls. Should I put baskets? Yeah. That's pretty cool glasses. Wow. Bots in my chat. Get out. Ask around for his apartment number. .5
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise. No reply.
Wait. Can't actually get in. Is that worth doing though?
This door has been closed with a padlock. But what are you doing?
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
He's just trying to help. Don't take it bad. Relax.
I think that's what I'm trying
Perhaps
to
you
do.
should give it another go.
Put it out the shackle.
The shackle snaps like
it's
a
the
twig,
first check I've
and
actually
the
got
lock
to there.
falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, Detective.
Real lithography.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
Kim, who's this Kraz Marzov?
He's known as the father of scientific communism, also known as Mazovianism. His theories about economic history greatly influenced, some would even say sparked, the anti-centennial revolution.
Father Marzov, the hero of the working
Whoever
class.
lives here definitely shares your... There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
I was just telling I have a bust of Kraz Marzov in his bedroom.
The White Star,
And
the
that
photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard.
Communard. Hello. Nice.
You hear someone walking around inside. The walking stops abruptly. You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This is the place.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant?
Let's go. We don't have a reason.
Okay. Postcard. Regent Street. Let's talk to this lady.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
So it's that long, I only have a few questions.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
You live in?
If you could call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world.
And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
I'm looking for Martin.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
What do you mean? I wasn't joking.
Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
How about the young man with his dark hair, skinny build, a smoke on the balcony? No, where he lives?
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show, and
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble, I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually open.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
I have a few his apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Residents of where the boxes overflow.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
There's an
No one
apartment 10.
lives there. It's been empty for months.
I'll talk to someone through the door.
Impossible. I would know. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure, I'll go see what I can find.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
He lives behind the padlock door.
Oh, that one is a scientist. I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
I mean, the star and antlers, I think that's a symbol of communism.
A symbol of what and how?
Communism. Political ideology.
Ah! All I know about politics is that it's brought us more harm than good.
You keep telling me about
The
symbol.
artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
she mumbles some kind of a response.
It's off. Let's go up to 10. This one.
You hear someone walking around inside,
This
rearranging
apartment's supposed to be
furniture.
empty. Did you break in?
Excuse me? Of course not.
Scare them. Suspected of some. There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official.
Cooking morphine in there.
Oh, come on.
That was smart.
But I choose.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal detail. Be friendly.
Nice haircut.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
Midtown. What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent, but that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
I glimpsed a foreclosed apartment down the
Oh,
hallway.
that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
So preppy. She's probably on some low-grade performance enhancers, like Peptide or Pericanine.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone.
Oh, it irks her. The incompetence.
My money has also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
Couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable. I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
It's as if they're real wizards, able to resurrect dead real estate and breathe life into bank accounts.
So, like, what happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have both apartments are now unrentable. Both. Of course.
Thanks. Tell this lady about the other lady.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment tenants, just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yes, radio computer wizards are coming. They're going to save the place out of the economy.
Oh, I do like wizards. And people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fates.
Okay. Wait on. Did I get the postcard boogie? Just ring a bell.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
Rub your swords for
A
warmth.
former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius. It's red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression. Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
Shiver. Shiver. Someone's torn down the wall. I'll throw through this. Where's this going to take me? All I do in this game is explore. Just find the next bit. Look at my car today. I'm gonna be very pissed off. What is this fucking bitch? What's that?
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
That's right, we're evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutation.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
Things are bad for you, okay?
Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy carriage.
Should try it or something. I got some new shoes. Heels ridiculously hard.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk strips. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
Yeah, beautiful things do make people happy.
Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world. Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal. Ultra liberal.
There's a lot of exploring going on today. Someone's been sleeping there recently. I've cold so to last several winters. Smells of chemicals. Laborer's jeans. 4.4 wow. Pioneers. Godass. This game's great. So much detail. So much detail. This one's on free. Free. I want to sell some shit. I bet it's somewhere already obvious and I've just walked past it many times. is locked up, I'll get in. Back in the building again. If I can't get done by 5:30, I'm going to have to try calling. So I apologise, but it's not for half an hour or so. It's a bit of a maze, this postman. Will this take me to the place I want to be? Nope. The kid's my best lead at the minute. Where are we going to this guy? Balcony.
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman.
Why is there a hole in the wall?
Some lunatic.
With our small
The hell am I?
she really doesn't like those nut jobs. Bad blood there. She mumbles some.
Okay, number 28. How? Oh, motherfucker. Load. Just take the outskirts of this guy's apartment. balcony. Just a door.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Number 28.
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think we should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good? Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment.
I've got a lot of fucking coins. I don't know how much I actually have there. Probably not that many. Go back to the hotel. No, fine, I'll just load it. It's the one thing that irks me in this game. It's like a small irk, if anything.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
What I'd be able to do if I had the conceptualization for it. Back to the world in rags. And I make a wife actually. So I have to sort my car and shit. What this fucking disco? Oh, the whole fucking gang's out, man. Alright. Yeah, I will definitely save and do this next time. Cool. It's been good. Peace out. I'll probably be back next week. See you later. Oh.